From Spartan Stadium on the campus of Salmen High School in Slidell, Louisiana, welcome everybody to the REV High School Game of the Week. Presented tonight by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana. It's a Friday night in Louisiana, and tonight the Northshore Panthers across town to play the Salmen Spartans with Rob Mishmack, Dennis McKay.
Yeah, big rivalry game, Dennis. The two schools only separated by about 2 or 3 miles. And quite frankly, I don't think they like each other. But it ought to be a great matchup.
Well, we love this parish, St. Tammany, and we're glad to be here. And when we come back, we'll have more of our pregame show on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
We are back in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana. We are in the city of Slidell. They have 3 5A football teams here, Northshore, Salmen, and Slidell. Tonight we have Northshore and Salmen, and usually we feature a quarterback every week, but tonight it's 2 running backs who carry the mail.
Yeah, 2 running backs that really know how to carry the mail, too, and they deliver it. Roman Williams, over 700 yards rushing so far this season. He's on pace to rush for about 1,500 yards this season, Dennis. A good back. Likes to run it between the tackles, and is going to get good yardage, averaging about 125, 130 yards a game. And the thing is, here's the deal, Dennis. The defense of Salmen giving up 225 yards a game on the ground. So if Williams can tote the mail, defense is going to have to step up for Salmen, and especially that front 3 or 4 are going to have to make some penetration. But the defense of Salmen, Dennis, also +6 in the turnover margin, which could be big tonight in tonight's game too. But if you look at Salmen, Dennis, Jimmy Chansey, 645 yards on the game, averaging 130 yards a game on the ground, over 6 yards per carry. So both these backs get it in chunks, and whoever can run the ball, I think whoever has the majority of the rushing yards tonight, probably going to come out on top.
Well, we've watched a lot of tape, though, and these teams will run it a little bit, but now and then they'll set you up and put it in the air.
Well,
so
I look for Salmen to go deep early. Something that they've got a tendency to do, but I think it might be one of those shock plays early. See if Salmen doesn't try that coming out of the chute.
Well, we can't wait for the action. It's a battle, a St. Tammany Parish battle tonight. Northshore and Salmen, and we will have more of our pregame when we come back on the REV High School Game of the Week. It's all presented by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana.
And while we've got a chance, we'll keep it here. We want to thank some of our fine sponsors, Dennis. Of course, Southside Cafe, and we were there earlier today, Dennis, proudly serving generations of Slidell families since 1991. We'll tell you about some of their specials later throughout the game tonight, especially their Sunday brunch. We'll give you some information on that. Also, Fannon's Family Pharmacy. At Fannon's, they treat you like your family. Full-service pharmacy offering free delivery to Slidell and the Pearl River communities. Roadrunner Towing. Well, you don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, check in with Judy Smart and Paul Lowe at Roadrunner Towing. Custom Touch Homes, your Louisiana mobile home dealer superstore. Custom Touch Homes, Mr. Kevin Ashey and Mr. Scott Larson. We want to thank them for being our presenting sponsor, and we'll have more on all these sponsors throughout the game tonight.
Well, what a good-looking pharmacy Fannon's has, and what a great visit we had with Mr. Fannin.
We sure did, and loves, of course, he's a Jesuit guy.
And a fisherman.
And a fisherman. And we'll talk more about that coming. They've got the Redfish Classic coming up, and we'll talk about that later. Let's go down to the field, and we've got our national anthem.
Beautiful! What a beautiful night for football. The wind is dying down. You saw the flag as the sun went down. The wind died down just a little bit, but a little touch of fall in the air.
Well, one thing I noticed as we got to the stadium, maybe you didn't know this, that I noticed. You've got the jacket.
I did.
You've got the REV jacket.
Well, I've got the jacket just in case.
And you're probably going to need it after halftime.
We're going to take a break. You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week on the Varsity Sports Network. It's Friday night in the state of Louisiana from St. Tammany Parish.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on VSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
The Salmen Spartans, the Northshore Panthers. The Spartans are going to get the ball to start the game.
I believe that Northshore won the toss and elected to go on defense first. Back deep are the Spartans. Kevin Smiles.
And Daigle will kick it off.
And Raheem Scott.
So Daigle is waiting for the sign to kick it. At the 40-yard line, they say kick it, and he does.
And the onside kick, guess what?
The Panthers are saying they had the football. What a way to start the game. So the officials are still discussing it a little bit. But North side, North Shore has the football. And let's see what the Panthers do with it right now. The Panthers up to the line of scrimmage. They're finding quarterback J.J. Gonzalez. And we talked about Williams in the backfield with him. He has his teammate right beside him. And Gonzalez will keep the ball, and he goes around the right side, and Gonzalez picks up about 6 yards on first down. He used Williams a little bit as a decoy that time.
So a second, they're going to give him 5, 2nd and 5 for an offshore. So the onside kick, a little trickeration early, Dennis.
You know, North Shore High School, of course, they get that name because they're on the North Shore of Lake Pontchartrain. And let's see this time what Gonzalez does with it. He still has Williams back there. Williams is dangerous. 5 yards on first down, 5.5 yards on first down. This time we'll get to see Williams for the first time, but a good job that time by Salmen as they close up the hole on the right side, and that'll set up a third down and about 3 for North Shore.
Was their senior linebacker, Ellis Knight, in on the stop for Salmen. So a 3rd down and 2 for North Shore. And
well, it's a long 2. Let's see if they just pound it straight ahead with Williams. Gonzalez wants the ball, and he is going to keep it, and he has the ball right at the first down marker. That is right at the stick.
I think forward progress is going to be a little short.
They marked him about 6 inches shorter than what he wanted, but that'll set up a 4th down and less than a yard to go for North Shore.
Well, this has got Williams written all over it.
Oh, yeah. Now, Gonzalez tonight's been keeping the ball, only handed to him once of the 3 tries. But the offensive line of North Shore, they're familiar with the blocking on the run. Williams is standing next to Gonzalez. Williams is calling his cadence, and Williams is wanting the football, and there's movement.
There's going to be a timeout before the illegal motion, Dennis, and that's, wow, what a break for North Shore.
There's a timeout on the field. We'll break it with them on the REV High School Game of the Week on a Friday night in St. Tammany Parish. We're back at Spartan Stadium and glad that you have joined us for high school football, Louisiana style. Some of the best officials in the state of Louisiana. We have some good ones here tonight. And this is a big play because after the onside kick, the Panthers have the ball and they have it inside the 40-yard line. 4th down, 1 yard to go. Gonzalez and Williams want the first down. Williams puts his head down and he got it. First down for the Panthers.
Yeah, got it by about a yard. Needed 1, got 2. So the drive continues for the Panthers.
So that's exactly what we heard in all of the tape that we watched on North Shore with the running game, and that's what they've come out with tonight. They have a tight formation. And once again, Gonzalez is just waiting for the ball. He wants to throw it this time. He throws the ball out there, and it's almost intercepted. He tried to get it out there to Mims that time, but it was
late flag in the backfield. Roughing the passer.
Yeah, that'll be 15. And that's going to put North Shore in great field position as they'll get another 15. So that's just how they scripted it. Get the onside kick. Get a first down, now get a penalty, and They'll mark it all the way down.
That's going to put it, Dennis, he's going to put it around the 21, 22-yard line.
They put it at the 22. What a good-looking field this is. And
4 years old.
well, this is such a great parish, and they support their high schools in St. Tammany. And this time, Williams does have it. He gets down to the 18. He just slammed it in on the left side. He got about 4 yards.
Jace Gaines, from his defensive back position, came in on the stop.
Second down, 6 to go for the Panthers. The Panthers are in their white jerseys tonight. Salmen all in black tonight. And there is the pitch to Williams, and he has an opening. He is right around the 10. He's just short of the 10, but he has a first down. First down just outside the 10 for the Panthers of North Shore High School.
Yeah, they'll play. It won't be first and goal. First at out the 11. They'll can get to the 1. Another first down at the 1, but we've got a player injured, and there's going to be a timeout on the field.
Well, we'll step aside on the REV High School game of the week on a beautiful evening in St. Tammany Parish.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports Now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Resetting the situation, North Shore has the ball at the 11-yard line. They can get a first down at about the 1.
Well, during the break, I mean, when we went to break, we didn't know, but the injured player, the quarterback,
Gonzalez.
So
we'll wait and see who they put in at quarterback, or if Gonzalez can continue. You're right, he is going off the field, and he will not be playing on this play. He did run off the field, though, so there's hope for him tonight as the trainers look at Gonzalez. He'll go under the tent.
Yeah, got to be out at least one play, and there'll be another signal caller in for North Shore. Looks like it's going to be number 7, Dennis. That's Braden Martin in to take the snap.
In a new formation because Martin is in the backfield to get the direct snap. And then there's a whistle before the snap. But to your point, Martin still will probably have to take one snap before they can try to get Gonzalez back in.
Yeah, there was confusion in the signal call there, and the center just never snapped the ball. So 5 going to be marched off against North Shore. That'll be a 1st and 15. They've got to get inside the 1 for a first down.
But look at the formation, Rob. Williams is not in the backfield.
He looks like a Taysom Hill type player.
Right.
And look what they did.
Well, he keeps it on the right side, and he gets the ball inside the 15 to about the 13. And that'll set up a 2nd down and 12.
And Gonzalez is coming back onto the field. But not only did they set up a New Orleans Saints Taysom Hill look to the play with Martin, but they ran it, and actually, you look at his physique, he looks a little like Taysom Hill.
Well, Gonzalez is back in the game, and guess what that means? That means he'll put Williams off to his right. He has a teammate right beside him. They like to work together, the tandem, but this time Gonzalez wants to throw the ball, and he does throw it, and he completes it down inside the 10-yard line to about the 3, or maybe the 5 as they stand him up right there.
Yeah, I think he got it to Alex Mims. And Mims just refused to go down, and now they'll play a 3rd and 4 from the 5.
3rd down and 4 to go. We mentioned that they can get a first down at the 1. And here they come. What a big play this is, but it could be 4-down territory. As Gonzalez is waiting for the snap, you know he's going to give it to Williams. Look at Williams go around the goal line. He's dancing with it. He's on pay dirt. Touchdown. North Shore, 6-0. They take the lead over the Salmen Spartans.
And Dennis, they held the ball for nearly half the quarter and took it to pay dirt. And North Shore, if they scripted that start, couldn't have done it any better. They wrote a book.
6-0 Panthers. They've had a tough schedule, buddy. One of the toughest schedules
Brutal.
in the state.
Yeah, brutal.
And they have a hard-nosed football team. Coach Sanders, 2 great coaches, 2 of the best coaches in the state.
Well, and Eric Shooter with Salmen, of course, they pretty tough schedule of their own with a big win last week over Lakeshore.
Now, North Shore is looking like they're thinking about maybe going. Are they thinking about 2, or are they just going to kick it?
No, I think they're going to kick it.
Okay, well then Daigle will come in and try to make it 7-0. It's already 6-0.
Actually, it looks like they've got William Lashney in to attempt the extra point.
So he comes in to kick the extra point. Daigle kicks off for them. The kick is in the air, and the kick is good.
And you're going to have a roughing the kicker going to get marched off.
Yeah, they'll take the 1 point.
They'll take the point, but the roughing the kicker is going to be assessed on the kickoff.
7-0 North Shore High School over Salmen on the REV High School Game of the Week. We're back, and we're glad that you have joined us on Louisiana Friday Night with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. 7-0 North Shore. And you mentioned, Rob, they couldn't have scripted it any better. They took the kickoff, ran the ball just like they like to do it, threw a couple of passes, but then just gave it to Williams and let him punch it in the end zone.
So they're going to mark it up at probably around midfield.
Well, they go back to the 40 and then call that. So they're gonna go through all the proper way of doing it as they go back to the 40 and then say.
Well, they're going to have to walk it off.
They won't
kick it from the 40.
Oh, no. But they did go back and do it and bring it to the 45, and Lashney is in the game to kick it off for North Shore.
We had no idea on the opening kickoff what we would see, but don't be surprised if they don't try that onside kick again here with this field position.
Well,
that's the personal foul after the play. You've got a roughing the kicker 15, and you've got a personal foul 15. That's 30 yards in penalties.
So why wouldn't you onside kick?
Exactly.
Because the onside kick would be at the 20. So they'll kick it. Lashney will from the 30, and you better be looking for it if you're Salmen because they have nothing to lose here, unless they just want to punch it.
They got it again.
At the 20-yard line. North Shore says they have the football. The only thing you have to worry about there is if you touched it before it went 10 yards. And that's what the official's looking at. Because it has to go to the 20.
Yeah, they're going to say they touched it before the ball got to the 20, an illegal touching. So Salmen, what a break there. Salmen will get the football just outside the 20-yard line.
So the Spartans will play it for the first time. And Salmen, his quarterback is named Howard.
Dejon Howard, and a lot of speed on those wideouts, Dennis. And
so Howard is waiting for the direct snap by himself, and he doesn't has Chansey, and Chansey's back there with him. So let's see what Howard does. He has an option. He has wide receiver to the left, and he has men out there to the right, and he'll give it to Chansey. He got about nothing, right about the line of scrimmage. Down he goes.
Well defense that time by Northshore, and Chansey, as we mentioned, averages over 6 yards a carry, nowhere near that on that tote.
Second down, and he got about a half a yard, so let's give him a yard, make it second down and 9. To throw the ball is Howard. He puts it way up in the air, but he overthrows his intended receiver. Good job by North Shore covering out there. Tried to get it to Mitchell that time. Tried to get it to Terrence Mitchell, but he overthrew it. Third down, 9 to go for Salmen. All in black tonight. Black shirts, black breeches, and black helmets. Howard to throw. Howard throws the football, and it's incomplete. Overthrows his receiver. Threw it out of bounds. Salmen will have to punt it to the Panthers.
So a 3 and out for Salmen.
On the punt for the Spartans, number 30, Hollywood Princeton.
Isaac Plinsky will do the punting for Salmen.
So Pinsky is back to punt. He has standing at about the 7-yard line. Newman is deep for North Shore, and a whistle before the punt.
Timeout Salmen.
Well, we'll keep it right here because it looks like they're ready to play. But now both teams will go to the sun. Let's take a quick break on the REV High School Game of the Week. Pinsky's back to punt. North Shore, a good job on defense after their touchdown drive. Pinsky to punt it. Mims is standing deep for North Shore. Waiting for the snap. A good snap, and the punt is away. Mims has it. He has the ball at the 47. Great field position once again. So Mims sets up North Shore with great field position again.
Tyree Burton, the first Spartan down on coverage.
Bring up 1st and 10 for the North Shore Panthers. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball's at the 47 to start this drive, so another positive field position for North Shore. for their second drive of the game. Took it the distance the first time they had it.
5 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's been moving along fast as North Shore ran the ball the first time they had it, ran a lot of clock. Let's see what they do this time as Gonzalez is going to keep the ball. He faked it to Williams, but that didn't fool the Spartans. They got him in the backfield.
Reginald Bowie got there in a hurry. Nick, number 58. A loss of about 4. So 2nd and 14, partner.
2nd and 14. That's not what North Shore wants. Playing behind the stick, but they do have that 7-0 lead, and they're going to try Williams. Williams puts his head down, and he fights ahead. He gets it out to about the 47. He got the 4 back. Maybe 5, and so it'll be 3rd down and just under 10 to go. 3rd down and 9 to go. 3rd and 9 to go for North Shore. So North Shore comes up quickly to the line of scrimmage, but then they can set the offense. And Gonzalez is doing that. He'll hand it to Williams. Nope, he faked it and throws it, and it's incomplete. So a fake to Williams and a pass.
Yeah, he tried to get it to Aiden Capps, and Capps just had it for a minute, but ball did touch the ground. Good call by the officials, and it'll be 4th down and 9. And I don't see the punter.
Well, that's a luxury, I guess, of having an early lead. You have a choice here, but it is a 4th down and 9 to go. And a big chance because you can give Salmen great field position if the Spartans can stop them.
Quick kick.
Yep, quick kick is away, and that was Mims who quick kicked it. The ball is turning out pretty well for North Shore. Down to the 11-yard line, touched dead by the Panthers. And so the young men from Salmen will go to work at their own 11-yard line.
We'll keep it here as the offense and defense are already on the field, so they're ready to roll. This game's rolling along at a pretty good clip.
Four minutes, 6 seconds to go. Salmen will get it for the second time tonight. North Shore stopped them the first time, and they have an 89-yard field ahead of them right now as they'll hand it off on the left side, and a nice gain over there of about 6 yards on the play as they give it to Chansey. Chansey fights his way for a gain of 6.
Second and 5, ball on the 16-yard line.
Throw it down the field and incomplete, too high that time.
Battle of the sixes that time as he tried to get it to Sampson, but he was well covered by Kai Williams.
Bring up 3rd and 5, ball on the 16-yard line.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 5 to go for Salmen. So Howard has a couple of men with him in the backfield, but he has wide receivers out to both sides of the field. He'll hand it off on a counter play that is breaking open for the Spartans, and a big gainer down the left side.
Cordy Harris.
So they trick him up a little bit and counter it back to the left.
Yeah, Harris on the season, Dennis. just 3 carries for 85 yards, and he got about half of that in one tote.
Well, that was a well-designed play. They set him out in the backfield and handed it off to him on a counter play to the left. Big run for Salmen. First down for the Spartans. They had the ball at the 45, and Howard is waiting for the snap. They needed that first down, their initial first down of the game, and now Howard wants to throw it. Again, he's rolling with it. The Panthers are chasing him, and they'll push him out of bounds. Howard got about 3 on the first down. Good job that time by Northshore as they strung that out and then just pushed Howard out of bounds. Second down, 7 to go for the Spartans. They have the ball in the 43 of North Shore. The Panthers are defending, and the Spartans are attacking. And Howard is keeping, and Howard is open. Look at Howard go. He's racing to the end zone. He has it. Touchdown, Salmen High School. All the way to the end zone. Howard races in for 6 points.
Wow. That just opened up, and there was nobody in the middle of the field except for number 5. So Howard puts him within an extra point of tying this thing up, and Plinsky will be in to kick it.
Back for the extra point, number 30, Hollywood. Number 7, Terrence Mitchell holding, snapping, number 52, Chris Newman. And the kick is good.
So he gets it done. Pinsky does. 3 minutes exactly to go in the first quarter. And we are all tied 7 apiece. North Shore and Salmen on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
3-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Welcome back to Salmen High School. It's the REV High School Game of the Week, and it's all presented each and every week by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana.
So double 7s in the first quarter, 3 minutes to go. Plinsky has it teed up.
So the kickoff is covered up down at about the 20-yard line. And that's exactly where North Shore will take the football over at their own 20. So let's just settle in a little bit. A lot of action.
Well, there's a flag down, and they're going to have to kick it again. It's going to be offsides on Salmen.
That's a bad break for the Spartans because the kickoff was at the 20, and that is where North Shore would have started. But now North Shore's looking to field this kickoff and get a better return. So Plinsky will kick it again, this time though from the 35, and look for North Shore to try to bring this one back a little bit. Remember, they had it at the 20. So anywhere better than that would be a plus for the young men from
And
the north side
when
of the
they
interstate.
reset this, Dennis, they've moved. Northshore has moved Aiden Capps, who returned the last kick, and they put Mims in his position. If they do that again, he'll return it.
Lipinski would love to have the same result as last time. The ball went down and was just covered up by Northshore, but he'll kick it again. He's waiting for.
And I saw during that break, Dennis, Eric Shooter was talking with the officials and making them aware of something on the North Shore sideline. Not sure what, but the officials huddled up and talked about it. And it's going to be an illegal participation. That's what I think Eric Shooter was telling them. He pulled out the iPad and showed it to the official, and he immediately went across the field to the head official, and they walk off 15.
Yeah, so when it's all said and done, Salmen picks up 10 yards.
Yeah, they pick up 10 yards, and they may return the favor with an onside kick of their own.
Well, Plinsky has that option.
After the penalty, set the kick, number 30, Isaac Quincy.
So Plinsky's waiting to get the sign, and he's going to get it in about 3 seconds.
Tyson Burns deep for North Shore.
Still waiting for the sign to kick it. North Shore set to return the kickoffs. If you're just tuning in, 7-7. North Shore scored first. Salmen has answered on a big run by Howard, who took it right up the middle for a touchdown. And finally, we get the kick away, and North Shore
Isaac Quincy puts the ball in the end zone.
will have the ball after it goes in the end zone. And, of course, when it does do that, you cannot bring it out in high school football. So they'll put it
First and 10 for the Panthers offense, ball on the 20-yard line.
at the 20-yard line, and the Panthers will play it from their own 20. And once again, they'll have Gonzalez, who was injured early, shaken up a little bit earlier in the game, but he's back in. And he has Williams with him in the backfield. He has a fairly tight formation with a couple of receivers out to the right, and he has the ball, and he is losing 2 yards on first down. A good job that time as the Spartans came charging in to shut it down.
Namon Howard
Second and 11, ball on the 19-yard line.
on the stop for the Spartans.
A loss of 1. Second down, 11 to go. Gonzalez, he has Williams, who's always wanting the football. They'll give it to him, but boy, they just they cave in on him, and they were looking for Williams, and they got him, and they stack him up after a gain of about 3,
Gain of about 4.
maybe 4.
That'll bring up third and a long 7 for the Panthers offense.
Third down and 7 to go.
Third down, make some noise.
3rd and 7 for the Panthers. Panthers in their white jerseys, white headgear. Gonzalez wants to throw it. He can do that. And he's hit. Down he goes at the 20-yard line.
Another look at it here is Callahan got to him, and a big loss. Now going to be fourth.
The play to bring
down and 14, and they'll have to punt it away.
Great job that time by Salmen. But after the loss on first down, it put him behind the stick, and Northshore doesn't like to be, nobody does, but the way they run the ball, they like to be at least on time. 1 minute to go in the first quarter, and the Panthers are going to get a penalty.
So now it's going to be 4th and 20 from the 10. Lashney to punt it. And that's Kevin Smiles, junior wide receiver, back deep.
So Lashley is standing in his own end zone. He's about 2 yards deep, waiting for the snap. Hopes to get a good one. Smiles, as you mentioned, is deep. The punt is away and bouncing, and North Shore will grab it and kill it out around midfield. As we take a break on the Rev High School Game of the Week. First down for Salmen. The ball right at the midfield stripe. The Spartans will play it right there. Now, the last time they had it, Howard took it up the middle and it opened up and he took it all the way. This time he'll roll to the right and he wants to throw it, so they're mixing up and he completes it as he throws it down the field and gets it complete for a nice gain on first down.
Rashawn Coleman, the leading receiver, 15 catches, 4 touchdowns coming into this game, gets his first catch of the night, and it's good enough for a first down and a gain of 16.
First down for the Spartans. They had the ball inside the 35-yard line, so that time Howard just rolled out with it and hit his receiver, handoff ahead, and leaning in there for a few yards is Chansey. And Chansey gets a few on first down as the first quarter comes to an end. We are in Slidell, Louisiana, St. Tammany Parish on the Rev High School Game of the Week, and we are tied at 7.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
You're passionate about the game. Thibodaux Regional Sports Medicine Center is passionate about your safety through education, conditioning, and injury prevention strategies. Our team of sports medicine trained experts is dedicated to help keep you safe. But if an injury does occur, we have the expertise to help you get safely back to the game. So whether you play competitively or just enjoy a friendly game, Thibodaux Regional Sports Medicine Center is here to help keep you safe.
Well, you couldn't ask for a prettier night. What a beautiful night it is on the North Shore.
Well, I'm glad you brought that jacket.
No, it feels good, though. It really does. Feels good to have a little cool in the air.
You going to share it?
You think it's that big? Second down and 4 to go. Howard is rolling to the left. Howard is...
Got it!
Throwing the ball for a touchdown.
Oh, my. Terrence Mitchell High point. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum.
Great job by Mitchell in the corner of the end zone. He goes up and scores, and let's look at it again. You only have to get that 1 foot down, and he did. Touchdown, Salmen.
Great throw. Better catch. Extra point awaits.
Plinsky is trying to. Plinsky's trying to make it 14-7. He puts a foot into it. The official says that it is good. And our new score is Salmen 14, Northshore 7 on the REV High School Game of the Week. Friday night in Louisiana on the North Shore in St. Tammany Parish.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer is good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week, presented by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana. Kevin Ashe. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for supporting high school football in the state of Louisiana. So a nice drive, and what a catch. So North Shore will get the kickoff and knocked out of bounds at about the 14-yard line as they return it.
Joseph Ajayi, flag on the play, but Ajayi with the big hit.
So the officials had a lot to sort out tonight.
Tonight's game brought to you by Southside Cafe, proudly serving generations of Slidell families since 1991. And check them out on Sunday for the Sunday brunch all day, every Sunday. Finnan's Family Pharmacy. At Finnan's, they treat you like family. And Roadrunner Towing, you don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, go with the best. Mr. Paul Lowe and Miss Judy Smart. Custom Touch Homes on Airline Highway in Gonzales, across from Morso Funeral Home, is your Restore Louisiana Modular Home Superstore. 13548 Airline Highway in Gonzales.
Our thanks to Finnan's Pharmacy and Southside here in Slidell. Thank you, Finnan's. Thank you, Southside. And what great food they have there, and what great service at Finnan's Pharmacy, one of the best looking pharmacies in the state of Louisiana. Here comes now North Shore playing it deep in their own territory, but a nice gain on first down as they give it to Williams. That's the way to get it out of trouble.
Yeah, they started on their own 3, but got it out to about the 14 now, first down, and about 30 seconds into the second quarter.
So they'll play it with a first down. 1st and 10 from the 15.
They reset the play clock. I was about to say they're not going to get it off, but they reset the play clock, and Gonzales going to keep it, and he's gone.
Now look at Gonzales go with it. Gonzales was running. There's only one man that can get him. He's on his back and down he goes, but a big run by Gonzalez.
And a touchdown saving tackle by Kevin Smiles. Smiles looked like he was shot out of a gun as he ran him down from behind Gonzalez with about a 12-yard lead.
But boy, did it open up for Gonzalez. Good job by the left side of that north side line as they opened it up. And J.J. Gonzalez scampered down the field with it. And he took the football all the way to the 20-yard line of Salmen. Northshore trying to answer the touchdown.
Timeout, Panthers.
Timeout on the field. Timeout on the REV High School Game of the Week. Friday night in Louisiana. Well, there was only one man that could get him, and they did. But great field position now as they flip the field, and Northshore is driving at the 20 of Salmen High School.
So both quarterbacks have come up with big runs in this first half, and one for a score here to set up a possible score.
So they mark his knee down at the 22, so officially they'll play it from the 22. First down for Northshore. Williams is looking for some running room, and he's pushing his way, and he's getting the ball down around just short of the 15, so a nice gain on first down for the Panthers.
Panther run on the play.
And an injured Panther,
Injury timeout for North Shore Panther.
one of their offensive linemen, down. We can't get a number from this vantage point, but
well, we wish him the best, and we'll step aside on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
We're back, and still an injured Northshore player on the field. Hard to get his number.
And he's up now, and with some assistance. I think that's 71, Dennis. And that will be one of their offensive linemen. That's Grant Lassane. Big 6 foot, 265-pound junior lineman.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job in there for Northshore tonight. And they really rely on that offensive line. Second down, 4 to go after Williams got 6 on first down. So the ball is on the 16. You get a new man in the game in the line, and once again Williams puts his head down. He submarines with it inside the 15. He'll get it to about the 14-yard line. That's going to be about 2 yards short of a first.
Delaney Taylor,
Gain of about 2.
the first Spartan to get there. 3rd and 2. 9:30 to go in the first half.
Third down, Salmen, make some noise. It's third down.
Third down A long 2 to go. A handoff to Williams, and Williams easily gets the first down for the Panthers. And they know where to go with the football, their bread and butter. Back to Williams. So the ball is placed just inside the 9-yard line.
First and goal for the Panthers, ball on the 9-yard line.
Wide receivers to the right for North Shore. Gonzalez has that option, but he also has Williams with him. And he will fake the handoff to Williams and keep it and get it down about the 5-yard line. So a gain of 4 on first down.
But we'll see what they do with this set of downs. But in my opinion, just my opinion, a first and goal from the 9.5 is the hardest place to score from on the football field.
Yeah, I always like, for whatever reason, I like the 11 because they defend the goal line sometimes.
Exactly.
But they're right on the 5-yard line. On the 5-yard line, Gonzalez. This time he does hand it off. And Williams is right about the 1-yard line. He didn't get in, but he didn't miss it much. And he runs north and south, doesn't he?
He does, and he's a physical running back. Delaney Taylor again on a stop for Salmen.
Third down. This time there's that Wildcat formation, Robin. You talked about resembling Hill. Touchdown for North Shore.
Hold the phone. There's a flag on the play. False start, North Shore. So, yeah, they brought in the wildcat formation, went to Braden Martin again, and Martin took it in, but it's going to back them up to the 6. They'll have to replay third down.
Well, Martin, Rob, you mentioned earlier that you thought he was a physical young man, and they think it also because they don't mind putting him in that wildcat position. And this time, though, Salmen's going to get him, and they're going to hit him, and they hit him again. They gang tackle him, and down he goes at about the 6. So decision time for North Shore.
And lucky they didn't get 15 here at the end of the play for shoving another player, and the officials didn't see it.
Brings up 4th and goal for the Panther offense, ball on the 7-yard line.
So they're going to bring Lashney in and see if he can bring them within 4.
Well, they had it at the 1 before the penalty, but the penalty backed him up 5. Lashney is going to try to cut the lead from 14 to 7 to 14 to 10. And he kicks it up in the night sky.
Got it.
In Slidell, and he hits it. And our new score, Salmen 14 and North Shore 10 on the REV High School Game of the Week. Welcome back to Salmen High School. So they get 3, but that was disappointing because they wanted 7, and they had it right there. Except
well, they
for the
had
penalty.
7. Yeah, they had 7. They took it to the house, but illegal motion penalty brought it back and cost them 5 and 6 points. They end up with 3, so Lashney will kick it off.
And number 10, Corday Harris.
Lashney to kick it off. Smiles, and
Harris.
Harris is deep for the Spartans.
It's going to be Smiles.
So Smiles is looking for running room. Down at the 29.
Well played on the coverage. Austin Cone.
Number 17, Kevin Smiles on the return.
Yeah, how fast did North Shore get down the field? They were there almost the same time the ball got there, but Salmen has the football, and now we'll see what the Spartans can do with it. As Howard is in. He's gone all the way tonight for the Spartans. Chansey in the backfield with him. And the ball, a bad snap.
Chansey
Down the sideline. Chansey's going. He cuts it to the inside, and he has taken the ball to the 31 of North Shore. Good job, because that was a bad snap, but Chansey made something out of nothing.
Once he got the corner and decided to get physical. Nice gain for the Spartans on what appeared to be a busted play.
After the long run by Chansey, it sets up 1st and 10 ball on the Panthers' 31-yard line.
First down for the Spartans. They play it at the 31 of North Shore, leading in the game 14-10. Glad that you have joined us. Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain, Friday night in Louisiana. Howard is scrambling. He has 2 yards. He has 3. He has 4. And he's out of bounds.
Well, the down marker says 4th down, but it's not 4th down.
I'd call it 2nd.
And they've got it corrected. 2nd down and about 6.
Bring up 2nd and 5, ball on a 27-yard line.
2nd down. A long 5 to go. Right up the middle.
That's Harris again.
Harris is inside the 10. He's down at about the 7-yard line, and he has it 1st and goal to go at about the 8 for the Spartans.
So on the season, Dennis, Harris, 3 carries through 5 games. Tonight, he's got 2 already.
He was waiting for us to come. Glad to be on REV television. And he totes the pigskin inside the 10. He's at the 9 as they mark it right there.
Chansey
to the 6. North Shore stacks him up just outside the 6, and a lot of Panthers came in to shut that down.
Ground level. The entire North Shore defense in on the stop.
Inside of 5 minutes to go in the first half. The Spartans trying to get it in the end zone again. And Howard is being chased. They got him.
So Howard brought down by Christian Fisk. Fisk a little fired up as he gets to the quarterback.
That was a big play for North Shore. They need to stop the Spartans right here, and that is a good way to start it, because now it's 3rd down and goal to go. Keep that in mind, at the 19-yard line for the Spartans. Howard gets the ball. It bounces on the ground. He has to pick it up. And down around the goal line. Look at him go with it.
Got him inside the 1.
Boy, what a great job of picking that ball up.
So, whenever you're fortunate enough to get a bad snap back, the timing of the play has been messed up.
Overrun it a little
bit.
And
a lot of times you see things like that happen. It's happened twice on this drive.
But we're coming back.
Yeah, there's a flag. Holding.
Holding against the Spartans.
You know, I was down on the field. We were both down there before the game, and this is a fast surface. These two teams are moving.
Yeah, you were moving pretty quick, but you were moving towards the concession stand.
As always.
Yeah.
Got them to open up a little early. So now let's reset the situation. It's a third down, and they'll mark it back. And by the time they get through walking, it's going to be back at the 28-yard line. And so that will make it third down and goal to go from the 28-yard line. So will they try to get it all? Will they try to get some of it and get a field goal? Or let's see what Howard does. Howard looks like he will throw it all the way down to the end zone, but it's too wide. Out of the end zone, and a flag comes flying in.
A very late flag thrown in the end zone.
Did that ball look uncatchable to you? Look like it?
Yeah, it did.
But still, well, let's sort it out.
Unless something was said after the play, Dennis, because the ball certainly could not have been caught in bounds.
Well, our fine crew from St. Tammany Parish will let us know what happened. They're going to come back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to walk pass interference. It is. I can tell you one thing, that would have been a heck of a catch.
You know, I mentioned you only have to have 1 foot in, but that would have had to have been a long stretch.
Yeah, his leg would have had to be 11 feet long.
But let's go over another high school rule here, because it's pass interference, but that's not an automatic first down.
No, it's going to be third down.
So there's a difference in college and professional football. It's not an automatic first down, but it is a penalty.
Timeout, Spartans.
Timeout for Salmen High School on the REV High School Game of the Week. It's a beautiful night in October 10th in St. Tammany Parish.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on VSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports Now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
All right, here we go back again, and we'll set the situation. As we mentioned, there was a penalty for pass interference on a ball that looked like it was wide and out of bounds, but still they called the interference a push on Northshore. They penalized Northshore, but in high school football, pass interference is not an automatic first down. So it's third down for the Spartans. They do get the penalty yardage, though, and they'll have it at the 13-yard line. And so they'll play it third down and goal to go at the 13.
Mitchell in single coverage on the near side of the field.
Howard wants to throw it. Now he's going to keep it. He has it at the 5, and he's inside the 3 to about the 2.
Number 5, David Howard on the carry.
So it's going to be fourth down at the 2. And what will Eric Shooter do here? I think he's going to kick it. Get the 7-point cushion back.
Well, here comes, looks like the kicker, Plinsky, on the field. Number 30. The clock's running, and Plinsky looks like he wants to kick it, but Salmen's going to call a timeout.
Well, what happened there, I can tell you what happened there. The offensive coordinator was still talking to Shooter before the kick was made.
He's lobbying.
It's exactly
So
right.
let's do it.
And you would understand that very well.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Oh, yeah, I do. But what would you do here, though? That, you said get it back.
You get it back to 7. There's still 3:15 on the clock. Northshore is going to get the football, but Plenty's going to kick this. And Shooter has decided to go back with the 7-point cushion. Northshore will have the football with about 3 minutes to go in the first half, trailing by a touchdown if the kick is good.
So Plinsky will try it. It will be right at 20-yard field goal, and the kick is
no good.
Hitting the upright and no good. So the decision didn't work, and that ball's going to come out to the 20, and North Shore will play it from the 20. That's a tough decision to make.
So it'll be up to the Salmen defense to preserve the lead going into halftime.
So once again, Rob, I said that it would come out after the miss, but it stays right. Well, let's see. Yeah, now everybody was lining up at the 10 where he missed it, but now it is coming out to the 20. We knew we'd be right about that one. So they'll play it from the 20. First down for North Shore. The young men from North Shore High School. They call themselves the Panthers. Gonzalez, their quarterback, except for a couple of times they've taken him out tonight when they put Martin in that Wildcat. He got shaken up one time, and he wants to throw it, and he fires it down the field. And he has it complete way down the field.
Tyson Burns.
As Burns catches it for a big gain.
Well, these receivers are putting on a show tonight, aren't they? Both squads. Mitchell, Burns.
We talked about that, though, in the pregame, that they like to run, but both teams don't mind setting you up a little bit and throwing the football. And still a lot of time to go, 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first half as Gonzalez is on the ground, 2 yards in the backfield for a 2-yard loss on first down.
Number 5 on the carry, big stop in the backfield by the Spartan defense.
Callahan again on the stop, the loss of 2 stop for Salmen.
That'll tick the clock down to about 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Gonzalez plays it now, second down. He plays it second and 10, and he wants to throw it, but his receiver is running out of room and incomplete.
Third and 12. Now for North Shore.
Third and 12 for the Panther offense. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Third down and 12. The ball on the
It's third down. Salmen makes a noise.
third down just inside to the 48. Gonzalez, he always has that option of Williams.
Timeout.
The Panthers are going to call a timeout. And we are going to say thank you to a few people over in St. Tammany Parish.
Southside Cafe, proudly serving generations of Slidell families since 1991. Steak night is back Thursdays 4 to 10 o'clock. Dine in or take out ribeye or filet, $35. Are you kidding me? Loaded baked potato, salad, and bread. Southside Cafe. Finnan's Family Pharmacy. At Finnan's, we treat you like family. A full-service pharmacy offering free delivery to the Slidell and Pearl River communities. Their focus is your health and well-being. They specialize good old-fashioned customer service. Roadrunner Towing, Judy Smart and Paul Lowe, give them a call. You don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, go with the best. And Custom Touch Homes on Airline Highway in Gonzales, across from Urso Funeral Home, Louisiana's Restore Modular Home Superstore.
Mr. Finnan's quite a fisherman, and he's going to have a fishing tournament coming up.
Yeah, the Redfish Classic. We'll talk about that. It's coming up at halftime, but with the Louisiana Redfish Tournament Series.
Here's a keeper, and there he goes. Gonzales, how tricky is he? Touchdown! Northshore High School. They were wrapping Williams up in the backfield, but he didn't have the ball because Gonzales did, and he scores for the Panthers.
So Northshore, with 1:53 to go, takes the lead back. And Lashney can make it 3.
Our new score is 16-14, under 2 minutes to go in the first half. 1:53 to play, and what an exciting play by Gonzales. Lashney he's going to try to kick this one through and give the Panthers a 3-point lead. Here comes the snap, and his kick is in the air, and he got it. 17-14. That's our new score. 1:53 to go in the first half on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, we have excitement on a Friday night. It's a beautiful night. And I mentioned that the wind would die down when it got dark, but we've had a couple of little gusts here on the North Shore.
I want to say it again. I mean, you going to wear the jacket or not?
I'm going to put it on in a minute.
Of course, my brand new REV sports jacket is in the other vehicle, so I'm short sleeving it the rest of the night.
I'll hang with you, but right now this is an important series. Still a lot of time, almost 2 minutes to go, but Salmen, let's see what they do with it. If they try to get something before half, Lashney to kick it off. And he does. And a big return coming.
Cameron Robinson.
Robinson has the ball, and he has a nice return. That sets him up, and I said we'll see what Salmen does, but now you know what they're going to do. They're going to open it up. Great return for the Spartans, but there is a flag on the field. Laundry on the field, so we'll check that.
Way back at the 40, so if this is on Salmen, it's going to, if it's a hold, it's going to put him back inside the 30-yard line. Face mask, Northshore.
So that's 15 more.
So the face mask happened back about the 39-yard line.
But they're going to do it at the end of the run.
Didn't slow Robinson down. And they're going to walk this off to about the 26-yard line.
So now the clock not really an issue. for Salmen as they'll play it first down.
Following the big return by number 3, Cameron Robinson, and the penalty to be 1st and 10 for the Spartan offense. Ball on the 26-yard line.
First down at the 26-yard line. Good chance here for Salmen to take the lead before we go to halftime. They are defending their home field tonight. They're hosting Northshore, 2 teams from St. Tammany Parish. As we mentioned, they have 3 5A football teams in the parish. Here's the handoff. Chansey is pushed out of bounds at about the 16-yard line.
Branson Dyer, 14, in on the stop.
So Chansey gets just over 10. That's a first down.
And they're going to walk one off against Salmen. And that's going to move them back to the hole. It's going to walk them off 10.
You know, we've seen a number of penalties tonight, and that one is against Salmen, and that will change the situation quite a bit because now it'll put the ball at the 33-yard line and put the Spartans way behind the stick. Way behind the first down marker as they still are continuing to talk about it a little bit.
Well, the original line of scrimmage, Dennis, was around the 25 or 26. So if they're going to mark off 10, wouldn't you have to be at the 36?
Unless it is from the point of the flag.
That's what you're going with.
No, that's all I can go with. Here we go. Down at the 45, at the 6-yard line.
Rayshawn Coleman.
Coleman catches the football. He's coming to play a lot tonight, and he does it again as they get it down to the 6-yard line. And that's a 1st and goal to go at the 6-yard line. First down for the Spartans. The young men who go to school at Salmen High School. Howard has
Harris,
a couple of teammates with him, and Harris has the football. Harris got about 1, maybe a yard and a half, but that's it.
45 seconds to go.
Second down.
Salmen has 1 timeout remaining.
Second down just at the 4-yard line as Howard is looking to throw it. He could run it or throw it. They grab him. None, they let him go, and he fights to the goal line.
He's in.
And it's a touchdown for the Spartans. What a great job by Howard. He looked like he was going out of bounds. They could have just shoved him out, but he cut it back and he was fighting. And by the time he got through, he was in the end zone for a Spartan touchdown.
So Plinsky is on for the extra point. 18 and a half seconds to go in the half.
Well, we've had some excitement tonight. We're enjoying it. Hope you are enjoying the REV High School Game of the Week. Plinsky kicks the extra point, and this time he puts it through. And we have a new score.
They call him Hollywood.
21-17. Hollywood hits it. There's a timeout on the field on the REV High School Game of the Week. Whoa, what excitement in Salmen. We have a good football game. 21-17 is our new score. And Salmen will kick it off to Northshore. The fair catch is called and taken in at about the 28-yard line.
Ball caught and down by number 25 of the Panthers.
So let's see what Northshore wants to do. They could just play it conservative and go to the locker room down by 4, but who knows? Glad that you have joined us for high school football Louisiana style. And Rob, next week, down, I said we will be down, but we will not.
No, I will.
You will.
You're going to be on assignment.
Yeah, I'm on assignment in Atlanta. Maybe getting to see some high school football up there. I will be seeing high school football in Atlanta, just north of Atlanta. And so as we thought, Northshore will play conservative here and we'll go to the locker room. And so our halftime score will be 21-17 Salmen. So the homestanding Spartans have a 4-point lead, and we are at halftime on the REV High School Game of the Week. Beautiful night being presented by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana. Thank you to Custom Touch Homes, Kevin Ashey. It's halftime. We'll come back and enjoy some halftime entertainment after we take a break on the REV High School Game of the Week.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
Crescent Payroll Solutions is a local payroll company with great customer service. Unlike those national companies, our clients enjoy the relationship we build with them. And we are more than just payroll. We also help with company HR needs for small to mid-sized companies. Crescent Payroll Solutions is the fastest growing independent payroll company in the state with a 98% client retention rate. Call or email us today to learn more about how we can help you with all of your payroll and HR needs.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
We're back at Salmen High School. Tonight's game, the REV High School Game of the Week, is, as always, presented by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana. And boy, I tell you what, we have some great viewers around the state, and a number of them in Ascension Parish. And we welcome all of you tonight watching the game on the Varsity Sports Network, streaming live. And, of course, on YouTube. And, boy, what a great job our crew does getting it up on. They work all night and get it on YouTube.
Well, Priya, she gets to sit to my right during these contests, but she spends most of her Friday nights getting it ready to put up on the YouTube channel,
and we're getting a little rest ready for college football on Saturday.
Yes, we are, and it's homecoming night here.
Yeah, let's go enjoy some of the band.
Introducing class of 2029, Mr. and Mrs. Freshman, D.C. Johnson and Kennedy Naomi Slaughter. D.C. is the son of Kizzy and T.Z. Harris. He's a member of Eastport and Junior Zulu. He has plans to attend UC Berkeley to major in social studies of composition and minor in Japanese anime. D.C.'s favorite quote is, "Leading with pride, inspiring the future." Kennedy Naomi Slaughter is the daughter of Sylvan Robinson and Tommy Slaughter, Joseph Robinson's stepfather. She is a member of the sizzling Spartanettes. Her goal is to go to college and get a bachelor's degree in business and leadership, and also become a licensed real estate agent. Kennedy's favorite quote is, "The best comes after the hardest climb." Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Freshman, D.C. Johnson, and Kennedy Naomi Slaughter. Introducing class of 2028, Mr. and Mrs. Sophomore, Olin Robinson and Jayla Curley. Olin is the son of Crystal Robinson and Oscar Duarte. He is a varsity baseball player and sophomore class president. Upon finishing high school and while in college, Olin plans to continue perfecting his boxing skills and one day be edged into boxing history by being a 4-division undisputed world champion. Some words Olin lives by is, "He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have." Socrates. And a champion is someone who gets up when they can't. Jack Dempsey. Jayla Curley is the daughter of Jonelle J. and Jarvis Curley. Last year, Jayla had the honor of being Miss Freshman, and she is thrilled to keep representing her class this year. She plays basketball, throws the shot put and discus for the track team, and is also a proud member of the band. So you can usually catch her on the court, out on the field, or hiking up the crowd with her bandmates. She loves helping her classmates and being someone people can count on inside and outside of class. After graduation, Jayla plans to head to Southern University to study law because she wants to make a real difference in her community. Jayla is so grateful for this opportunity and can't wait to make this year amazing with all of you. One of her favorite quotes is, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Some words of encouragement are, "You're capable and strong. You can get through this." Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Sophomore, Olin Robinson and Jayla Curley. Introducing class of 2027, Mr. and Miss Junior, Mason Blunt and Allure Tumbling. Mason Blunt is the son of Dana White. He's a member of JAG and FCA. Mason's future plans are to graduate and go to the military. Mason is a God-fearing young man, and his favorite Bible verse is Job 22:28. You will succeed in whatever you choose to do, and light will shine on the road ahead of you. Some words of encouragement Mason wishes to leave with you. are to always be you, because without you, there wouldn't be any differentiators in the world. Allure Cumberland is the daughter of Sierra DeBose and Thomas DeBose. She is the lieutenant of the Salmen cheer team, a member of the Ambassadors Club and the JAG Association. In the future, she plans to attend a 4-year out-of-state university, majoring in business, and will take on a career in real estate. Some words of the wisdom Allure lives by is keep your head up and move forward. Every day is a new day, and it gives you another chance to make the next one a better one. Thank you, Mr. and Miss Junior, Nathan Blunt, and Allure Cumberland. Introducing Class of 2026, Mr. and Miss Senior, Andre Smith and Ciara Fabelwalk. Andre Smith is the son of Andre Smith. Andre wears many hats and serves as an ambassador, student member, student body president, band section leader, in the National Honor Society, the boys basketball team manager, and runs cross country and track. Andre plans to attend a 4-year college and major in sports management. He also plans to become a sports agent, helping young athletes make a name for themselves. Andre's a big fan of Michael Jackson, and as Michael Jackson once said, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Ciara Fabelwalk is the daughter of Cedric Fabelwalk and Alicia Pierre. She's a member of the Lighthouse team, newspaper ambassadors, Interact, track, and powerlifting. After graduating from Salmen, Ciara plans to join the Air Force and be an ultrasound tech. As a graduating senior, Ciara wishes to leave you with some words of wisdom. Believe you can, and you're almost there. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Junior, Andre Smith, and Ciara Fabelwalk. Introducing your 2025-2026 homecoming team, Mr. Cameron Robinson. Walking in his place tonight is his mother, Erica Jones. Cameron Robinson is the son of Erica Jones. He has been a busy athlete here at Salmen, playing for the football team, soccer team, track team, powerlifting, and also the tennis team. Cameron has plans on attending college and receiving a degree in engineering, and has plans on becoming a pilot. Some words of wisdom are, an encouragement Cam wishes to leave with you are, you win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, you keep going. Thank you, Team Cameron Robinson. At this time, can everyone please stand as we welcome our 2025-2026 homecoming queen, Salmen Fernandez. Salmen Fernandez is the daughter of Bianca Fernandez and the late Edmund Fernandez and Darryl Shelton. Salmen is also an active student here at Salmen and participates in several activities. She's a member of the Lighthouse team, cheer team, and powerlifting. She also dances for Creative Dance Studio and is a member of the Young Ladies of NOLA. Salmen has future plans to attend LSU and study forensic science. Salmen always has a positive outlook on life and wishes to leave you with this piece of advice. Always look for the best in people, and you'll end up discovering the best in yourself. People may let you down and break your heart, but refuse to become bitter. Respond with grace, patience, and perseverance. Always be the same person in public and in private. Dave Willis. Thank you, Queen Salmen Fernandez. Everyone, please give a round of applause and a big cheer to your 2025-2026 homecoming court. Congratulations.
So halftime festivities at Salmen, and we were able to cover all that for you. And we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got the fine principal of Salmen High School, Miss Jacobs, will join us up in the booth, and we'll be back right after this.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
B1 Bank has all the tools I need to make my commercial banking experience uncomplicated. From online banking to the B1 Bank mobile app, I can manage my accounts anytime, anywhere. Whether I need to quickly verify a payment or transfer funds, I know I can keep track of my finances easily and securely. At B1 Bank, you can expect access to innovative technology in addition to personalized service. Learn more at b1bank.com. B1 Bank. Be uncomplicated.
Welcome back to the REV Game of the Week expanded coverage. We're in St. Tammany Parish night at Salmen High School, and joining me now, the third year of her tenure here at Salmen High School. And I know you're loving the kids and loving the community, but Ms. Jacobs, some things that may be going on campus that our viewership may not know anything about.
Sure, we're just always involved. We have so many activities for our children to engage in. All of our sports are engaging in fundraising activities and whatnot. So we want to give to the community. We want to make sure that we're able to go out with the community and have opportunities for them to assist us as well. So we have a lot of fundraisers with football and basketball, and we like to give back as well. So.
Well, homecoming night and a great crowd here tonight.
It is a great crowd.
The home side is swollen. I mean, you can't see anything but the staircases.
We have an overflow student section
but
as
yeah,
well.
in the end zone, and not a lot of stadiums have that luxury, but you do.
True.
And the stadiums that do a lot of times put their band out there, but you put your band right on top of it.
That's correct.
Well, and they're loud and proud.
So they can shoot right across the field.
But I've known your football coach, Coach Shooter, for many years, and what a program they've built. Of course, 17 of the last 20 years they've been in the state playoffs in football, right. 3 state championships, but not one since 2000. But
right.
In 2005, that was a special team, the Katrina team.
It was and look, when I got here, I'm a transplant. I'm from Avoyelles Parish, but when I got here, I learned all the backstory and all the history, and how that team, really helped to bring our school community back together.
Well, and for a lot of people that don't know it, but there was almost 10 feet of water.
There was
that covered this football field.
Absolutely,
I've
seen pictures, and it just takes your breath away.
Yeah. Well, of course. You've been here for 3 years, so you've gotten to know a lot of the people in the community, but you talk very highly about your kids.
I definitely
do. And the academics.
Absolutely. We have a great group of kids here. They achieve high marks. They're, putting forth the effort and growing every single day, and I can't say enough good things about them. I feel like I'm the Salmen High's biggest cheerleader.
Well, the cheerleaders could use you tonight. They're a little short on numbers because some of the girls were on the homecoming
That is
court.
correct.
But homecoming's always a special on any high school campus. But here, it's done a little different where the parents don't walk them across the field. I guess they would call it the freshman king or
yes,
the freshman.
There's a maid or a freshman, Mr. Freshman, Mr. Sophomore,
Freshman.
What have you, for each grade level. So it is done a little bit differently, but it always comes out very nice. I find. How it's all arranged. The girls look great, the guys look amazing, and the parents are all here and showing support. There's flowers and whatnot everywhere for our students, for our court.
Well, it was a great ceremony they had at halftime. And before we let you get out here, of course, last week, this week you're playing a big rival in Northshore, but last week you played Lakeshore.
Yes.
Another big game, and the Spartans were able to get the W.
They were, and my boys, I'm very involved in all of our activities and sports and what have you. And I just tell them, keep your head on straight. Just make sure we're competing with ourselves, and don't just put it on the scoreboard. That's what I tell them. Put it on that scoreboard.
And they have done that quite well in the first half with 21 points.
Keep your focus.
But thank you for coming up and seeing us. The hospitality's been unbelievable today since we got here, and we're thrilled to be here and hope it doesn't take us 20 years. We were here 20 years ago.
Wow.
When
we
Jerry,
don't want to wait that
when
long.
Jerry, we don't want to wait that long, 20
That's
years.
correct.
But we've had a great time here, and thank you for stopping by.
Of course.
Dennis will join me after the break. We'll talk a little bit about the first half and what's coming up in the second half when we return on the REV Game of the Week.
90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections.
Welcome back to Salmen High School as we're about ready to go here in the second half. We've got about a minute left on the clock, minute and a half left on the clock. Salmen has not come out of the home locker room yet, so they may be putting a couple of minutes back on the clock before we start the second half kickoff. Joining me back in the booth is my broadcast partner, Dennis McCain. And Dennis, we probably the most exciting half of football that we've had this season through 5 weeks.
Well, not only exciting, but well balanced. And both teams have come to play tonight, and I think they did that for REV.
I think they did it because it's Northshore against Salmen. That's why I think they did it.
That's right.
But anyway, we're back on camera. But
good job, by the way, with the principal.
Yeah,
what a great school they have here.
Miss Jacobs, and she talked about the community, and she talked a lot about their academics and how involved she is, and feels like their biggest cheerleader. And I agreed with her. She was very complimentary of all of her students, her parents, and just the entire atmosphere here at Salmen High School. Of course, Salmen is located about 2 miles north of Lake Pontchartrain. If you were wondering at halftime how 10 feet of water got into this stadium during Katrina, it's because Lake Pontchartrain came over 2 miles inland to flood this stadium and the school and everything else. But they've rebuilt. They had a 2005 banquet that I was able to go to for the Hurricane Katrina team. Short in numbers, didn't win many games at all, if they even won a game. But they fielded a football team, which was huge in 2005, the year Katrina came through here and messed everything up. But it was not a fun story to tell, but a story that Salmen says proudly because they're back from it.
Well, it's a good ending because look what a beautiful school they have, and how great they've entertained us, and the people here in Slidell welcoming REV to St. Tammany Parish, and boy, we're glad to be here.
Well, we are, and she said, don't take 20 years before you come back
again.
No.
No. And talking about Salmen, I can't not say that, because still a lot of people, I know it's a long time ago, back in the 70s, but Alan Risher was a quarterback of Salmen High School, and of course he went on to be a star at LSU.
Yeah, you're right, Dennis.
Played right here at Salmen. So this school has been here for a while.
Yeah, and we mentioned at halftime 3 state championships, and this football program has been in either the 4A or 5A, the highest classifications that are played in the state of Louisiana, 17 of the last 20 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to do. To do, especially when you could throw a hurricane in the middle of that.
Yeah. Well, we've done a lot of those pairing shows where we have talked about Salmen, and that's they have 7 5A football teams in St. Tammany Parish. Now, Salmen is the smallest 5A football school in the state of Louisiana.
And just a little bit of information. they're under the number. They're going back to 4A next year when they reclass. But we'll take a break as Salmen, the Spartans, with a 21-17 lead, heading back out onto the playing surface. We'll return with the second half kickoff after this.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on VSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Welcome back to Salmen High School with Rob Mishmack, Dennis McCain. It's a Friday night, and I think really the first night that I've really felt like just a little fall in the air.
I'm cold.
And I have a jacket.
You know, I see you put it on.
I reminded you to bring it.
Yeah, well, you did.
Well, we're just about set to go, and boy, if the second half is anything like the first, we're going to have some fun here before we get through.
So Northshore is going to get the second half kickoff, and the Spartans, Plinsky, to tee it up. And we're about underway as they reset the clocks to 12 minutes. And here we go. Second half from Salmen High School in Slidell, Louisiana.
Let's play some football. Salmen, once again, they're all in black tonight, black and gold. They have their black helmets, shirts, and pants, and Northshore in their white helmets and their white jerseys. Let's play some football from St. Tammany Parish. Plinsky to kick it off. He's waiting for the official to give him a sign to kick it, and he does, and here he comes, puts a foot into it. And the ball is going to be picked up at about the 5-yard line.
Burns.
And Burns is bringing the ball back, and he gets it across the 15, out to about the 17, and that is where the young men from Northshore will play. That's where they'll scrimmage at their own 17-yard line. So these officials, again, Rob, they've done a good job tonight. They have thrown some flags, though.
I've noticed a trend through, now we're in week 6. Every game we've had, there's been a lot of laundry on the field. More than in the past.
First down, 10 yards to go for the young men from North Shore High School, the Panthers, they call themselves. Hand it off. A gain of about maybe 3 on first down as they get it to Williams.
The ball may have come out, Dennis.
Well, they're talking about it.
Well, the Salmen player came up with the football, but they had to have ruled him down.
So we'll play at second down, 7 to go. Gonzalez hands it to Williams. Williams is fighting with the football. He's out to the 28-yard line. I think that's just across the first down marker.
And another flag as Smiles in on the stop.
Well, you made that point just a second ago that we've seen a lot of flags, and we've seen another one. That slowed things down. That first quarter went so fast. And then a number of flags have made it a little choppy, and we have another flag on the field.
I think this one's going to go against North Shore.
Salmen says it is. So they're going to get him for holding. So we're going to wait until they sort it out and see where they spot the ball, because that penalty is going to be assessed from where the flag was dropped. So by the time they get through marking it off, it's going to come back just real close to the original line of scrimmage. And actually it'll be second down and now about 8 yards to go, close to 9 after they mark it off. And now the official picks the ball up and then moves it back another yard. And I thought that's where it should have been, as they bring it back and set up actually a second down and 11 to go for the Panthers. So now here we go again. Let's start all over and see what happens as the Panthers, Gonzalez throws the ball and he completes it. Flips it out that time.
Caps. Aiden Caps.
And Caps has a nice gain on the play. That'll set up a third down, very manageable. Third down and about 1 to go. Third down and 1, and North Shore, very deliberate. They're not hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. They're there now, though. Let's see if they give it in there to Williams like we thought they would.
Out.
They do. There he goes. Williams has speed. He needs a block, and he is tackled after a big gain for the Panthers as they race the ball, as Williams hustles all the way to almost the 40 of Salmen High School.
And I'm going to tell you, if it wasn't for an outstanding defensive player by Jace Gaines, Williams would have taken it the distance.
And he was the last man that had a chance. And a block right there, and he's gone.
Yeah. He fought off the blocker and just sacrificed the upper body and got Williams to the ground.
So the ball's at the 40-yard line. First down for the Panthers. Williams has it. He cuts. And there he goes, and he's tripped up. Down he goes at the 20. He got 20, but he was heading to the end zone if he hadn't been momentarily detained. Somebody got a little nip of him right there. They clipped him, and down he went. Just short of the 20-yard line. First down, Panthers. Good-looking drive for North Shore to start the second half. The Panthers with a wide man out to the left. They have a wide receiver to the right also. So they spread it out a little bit, but then just hand it off up the middle, and Williams pounds his way in there for about 2 or 3.
That's actually Justice Carlton.
So they get
sophomore, yeah, they snuck him in.
Gave Williams a break.
Gave Williams a play off, and Williams not going to return to the lineup on this play either, as Tyson Burns is going to be in the backfield.
Yeah, remember Williams, when he ran the ball, was tripped up. So we'll see if he maybe has a little injury. Let's see what they do. And Gonzalez keeps it. He moves it down to the 16-yard line.
That's going to be 15. Yeah, they're going to get Gavin Greff, offensive lineman, for getting a little too physical there at the end of the play. Now, the initial signal was against Salmen, but I don't. They're going to walk it off against the Spartans, and that's what they were going the wrong way there, partner.
Yeah. Well, you called it, Rob, and you had your eye on that. And, it's a penalty. And you mentioned there's a lot of flags out there, but then, if you commit a penalty, then you get one. And they did there, and that really hurts North Shore because they had a great drive going. So let's see if Williams is back in there now, so I was watching for him. He's
going to be going to be 3rd and 20.
So that was after the play. So let's see if Gonzalez wants to put it up in the air. He has a wide receiver to the right, to the left. He is going to throw it. He's getting one-on-one coverage. That's what you want.
Flag.
So that's going to be 15 yards, but let's remember what happened earlier.
Not an automatic first down. Another look at it here. Let's take a look at the end of the play and see. Didn't get a good look at that on the replay, but
so on this drive, that's 3 or 4 flags already.
It's a bunch.
It's a bunch, and they're going to come back and they'll mark that off. But we made the point earlier. You would think an automatic first down on interference, but it's not. So they'll have to mark it off and then take a look at it and see where it ends up.
It ought to put them around the 15-yard line, Dennis. But it's going to be 3rd down and about 5 or 6. I'm going to say closer to 6.
So it's 3rd down after the penalty for pass interference.
This could be 2-down territory for North Shore.
Absolutely. Gonzalez has Williams with him, and he keeps it himself, and he has a good run up the middle, and look at him go inside the 5. 1st and goal for North Shore as Gonzalez keeps the football. He's done that effectively tonight as he will fake it to Williams, but then wait for the blocking to open up, and he gets a little trap play on the inside, and then he just follows his blockers. 1st down, goal to go at the 5-yard line for the Panthers. Looking to take the lead. There's a bad snap. Gonzalez picks it up. He's going to be inside the 5 to the 3. And that'll set up 2nd and goal at the 3.
And guess what's on the field? 2 more flags.
So North Shore hurting themselves with flags if it is on North Shore, and they're appearing to walk back. So you would assume it's going to be on the Panthers.
Going to be another holding call, so that's going to back them up again. It'll be 1st down from the 15. 1st and goal from the 15.
Well, that flag was from, they penalized them from the spot of the hole back to the 15, but it is 1st down. They get the play over. Gonzalez to throw. He's looking. He's throwing, and it's incomplete.
And another flag.
Trying to get it to Burns.
And that may be roughing the passer.
So that's at least 5 penalties. Roughing the passer is the call on the Spartans. So it's 1st down. It's going to be 1st down again after they mark it. Still walking inside the 10.
Should put him at the 7.5.
So it will stay 1st down. 1st and goal to go at the 7-yard line as we try to get it to go, and so Gonzalez is giving it to Williams. He has a hole, and look at him just knife his way into the end zone as he slashes in for a Panther touchdown, and Northshore takes the lead.
Nearly 5 minutes on that drive. And they recapture the lead at 23-21 with the PAT to come.
So Lashley in again. Lashley to try to convert the point after touchdown. It's a good snap and a good hold, and he hits it.
And another flag for roughing the kicker.
Well, you'll probably take the point and maybe use it on the kickoff, but we'll see. They could go for two if they choose to take the penalty.
There's the kicker, Lashley, being helped up by some teammates. There's a Salmen Spartan down at about the 9. Let's take a break. We'll come back right after this on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, our new score is 24-21. The Panthers had the lead, and they're still checking on one of the Spartan players.
While we've got a chance, a brief pause in the action, let's talk about Southside Cafe. Again, since 1991 here in the Slidell area. Who's your patty? Toppings free every Wednesday on your burger, 3 to 10 p.m. Your burger, your turkey burger, your brisket burger, your hot dog, or your chicken breast. That's not a bad deal. Southside Cafe. Finnan's Family Pharmacy. Come by and see how we treat you like family. And, of course, we want to talk about the Redfish Classic with the Louisiana Redfish Tournament Series, March 28th out of Cocoa Marina, August 6th out of Bridgeside and Delacroix on May 2nd. Two teams, $250 a team.
Two-man team.
Yeah, two-man team, the Redfish Classic, Louisiana Redfish Tournament. Of course, Roadrunner Towing, you don't often think about needing a tow, but when you do, call Mr. Paul Lowe or Judy Smart at Roadrunner Towing. And Custom Touch Homes on Airline Highway in Gonzales, your Restore Louisiana Modular Home Superstore. Stop in and see Mr. Kevin Ashe Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, 13548 Airline Highway.
And Rob, going back to visit, of course, we thank Finnan's Pharmacy and also Southside, but, you know, we've been in the Southside Cafe or the restaurant there a number of different times during the day, and they always have people in there. I mean,
packed.
They're packed all the time.
Packed. You just go ahead and say it, packed.
Yeah, and what great food they have, and thank you for your hospitality at Southside.
Well, you look like you were enjoying your little burger there.
I certainly was.
Of course, I had the double. I had the one side of the plate was seafood gumbo. The other side of the plate was chicken and sausage gumbo, and the dam in the middle, keeping them apart, potato salad.
Holy cow! That's how they do it. Don't they do that in Gonzales with gumbo a little bit sometime?
Well, that's what I just said.
That's I know.
I had seafood gumbo on one side, and I had chicken and sausage
gumbo
on the other.
There it is.
Was I stuttering?
No, I'm a rice man. I like rice in my gumbo. But we're set to go if we can get started, if they'll hold the flags back. But like I said, if you do it, then you're getting the flag.
Well,
and so you can't fault the officials for throwing
no,
flags.
I mean, no. When they see something, they're going to throw a flag, and they've been seeing a lot of it in the second half. If my calculator's right, that's 8 penalties on one drive.
Unbelievable.
And guess what? right on cue.
Yeah, the PA announcer said the ball was kicked out of the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. We could just say a flag on the play as they snap it, because we're going to come back and sort this one out if we can get it going. 7 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. Salmen and Northshore, but we have a good football game, 24-21.
Please support the Lady Spartan basketball team by heading down and buying a bowl of red beans for $5. Please help support your Lady
So
basketball team.
they're still sorting this out, Rob. What did they see there?
Well, when I figure it out, I'll let you know. But they're going to walk off 5 more. And I'm not sure they know what they want to mark off.
Well, one of the officials standing with the ball at the 40, he's looking back and marking off 5 yards.
I'm going to say it had to be offside against Northshore.
That's what you would assume.
Some of the fans getting a little testy. I've heard some screams of "let's play ball."
Oh, now they put it back at midfield.
Well, that's not offsides.
But still in midfield, you're still capable of kicking this into the end zone and bringing it out to the 20 and starting right there. But to your point earlier, when they had it down at the 40, could have thought maybe about an onside kick. Now let's see what they do. The ball is teed up at the 50. Harris is deep. The Panthers are all bunched up in the middle of the field, and the ball is kicked in the end zone. And after all of that, it's just what we predicted. We'll come out to the 20, and that's where we will play it. That's where Salmen will play it. 1st and 10 for the Spartans from the 20.
So the Spartans, for the first time in the second half, will take over on their own 20, trailing now 24-21. And the wind, partner, is picking up.
So let's see what the Spartans do with it. They're trailing now. We've gone back and forth. One team gets a lead, and then the other team gets it. Here is a run to the left side, and that's Chansey with it.
Chansey coming right into your lazy boy.
Chansey picked up about 8 yards. That'll set up a second down, 2 to go for the Spartans. Home standing tonight on their campus, on their beautiful football field, on a beautiful night, a little windy right now. Howard fires the ball way down the field as he lets it go incomplete.
Was trying to get it to Coleman, his top receiver on the year. Came up a little short. And going to be 3rd down now and 2.
So the Spartans must have felt confident about coming back and getting that 2 yards as they throw it long, and now they'll play it 3rd down and 2. But they have a good quarterback and they have a good running back. They have a good football team, and let's see what Howard does with the ball. Will he give it to Chansey or another back, or will he keep it and try to pick up the first down himself? He'll hand it off right up the middle, and that's going to be right at the first down marker. I mean, right at it.
That was Harris on the carry.
Harris got it right there, and he got it by the nose of the football. First down for the Spartans. First down, Salmen High School. Howard has Chansey with him in the backfield.
Howard's
and he'll
going to
keep it. There he goes. He's going to take it to midfield. He cuts it to the middle, and he is knocked down at the 40-yard line. But a big run by Howard. We've seen some great runs by quarterbacks on both sides of the ball tonight.
Daigle finally got him to the ground after a pretty good job of turning him back in by Franklin. Daytran Franklin slowed him down, and Jacob Daigle was able to wrestle him to the ground.
The Spartans play it from the 39 as they try to answer. Chansey has about 3 or 4 yards. Give him 3. Second down.
Empty backfield this time. They're going to go 5 wide. First time we've seen this formation tonight.
So let's see what Howard has in mind with this one. He has 3 receivers to the right, and he has 2 men to the left, and he'll throw it and set up a nice play that time as they get the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell, the wide receiver, has a first down for the Salmen Spartans. So a good play as Mitchell went out to the left side, and then he retreated and took the pass, then turned it upfield for a first down. First down, Spartans. The ball's at the 27. Chansey, nothing there. Nothing there at all as they gang tackle him. A big stop by the middle of the North Shore defensive line.
First guy there was Micah Cooper.
Number 4, Jimmy Chansey on the carry. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Second down, 10 to go. Chansey hit a stone wall and he couldn't get anything. Now they'll play at second and 10 with 2 men out to the right. They have a receiver to the left. Howard wants to go to the right, throws the football long, incomplete, and no flag. A little fighting down there, but no
flag.
A little
pushing and shoving, but no call on the play.
Now we'll play at third down and 10. So a couple of Spartans switch places on the field as Howard is going to keep it, and that's not going to fool North Shore at all. And the Panthers get him in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Fourth down now and 14 for Salmen.
So they will go for it. Got a no man's land here. 4th and 14. Howard probably will put it up in the aerial roll to the right. Here come the Panthers after him. And he fights away from the first one and gets away from that one, maneuvers down the field, but the Panthers get him, and they stop him on 4th down. So a good defensive stop by Northshore, Rob, as they really bowed up there. And they had the lead 24-21, and now they have the football. So Gonzalez will pitch it to Williams. Williams got 3. So Burton made the tackle for the Spartans. 2nd down, 7.
Closing in on 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3.
Gonzalez wants to keep it, but that did not.
Reginald Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie did a great job as he came in and grabbed him. He was not falling for the fake there.
Have you noticed that the PA guy doesn't have a roster for
3rd down after that loss. 3rd down. 3rd down and 10 to go. For North Shore, as now we're ticking down to about 1:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. As the Spartans are coming to get him, and they got him.
4 Spartans.
Well, they just poured in on him that time, didn't they?
A loss of 10, and here they come. They sent them all. They sent the kitchen sink.
That's what you call a blitz, and it was a good one that time by the Spartans.
Corday Harris deep for Salmen.
Harris is standing back at his own 40-yard line. He's about the 38. He wants to run this one back. Let's see if he gets a chance.
And there's going to be a timeout called as substitution issues for Northshore on that. They didn't have the right people on the field.
There's a timeout on the field. You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain, Friday night in St. Tammany Parish.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
3-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a life.
It's the REV High School Game of the Week, and it's all presented by Custom Touch Homes of Louisiana. The Panthers will punt it away. Harris is back for the Spartans. But the ball goes out of bounds. And that's one way to keep somebody from running it back. So they'll mark it after they get through lining it up at the 45-yard line. So good field position for Salmen. They're trailing in the football game. And now we only have 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Got a little slow start with the flags, but it moved along a little bit recently. First down for the Spartans at the 45. Howard in the backfield. Chanzy's with him. Chanzy has the ball. Chanzy has about 5 yards, and he has 6, and then down he goes. And let's see if they try to get one more play off in the third quarter as the clock goes down to 10 seconds. And I think they're just going to let the clock go out, and that's the way the third quarter will end with our score. 24-21. Well, they'll notice now that the clock's gone. It's ticked down to 0, and we have 1 quarter to go from Salmen High School on a Friday night in Louisiana. With Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain, you are watching the REV High School Game of the Week.
You're passionate about the game. Thibodaux Regional Sports Medicine Center is passionate about your safety through education, conditioning, and injury prevention strategies. Our team of sports medicine trained experts is dedicated to help keep you safe. But if an injury does occur, we have the expertise to help you get safely back to the game. So whether you play competitively or just enjoy a friendly game, Thibodaux Regional Sports Medicine Center is here to help keep you safe.
Welcome back, everybody. So Salmen switches ends of the field, and they'll hand it off on second down. Jimmy Chanzy gets 3 on the play. He was running hard and fighting, but he's still 3 yards short of the first down. Maybe about 2. We're going to say 2 to go. Third down and 2 to go. The Spartans needing a first down to keep this drive going, although they could choose to go on 4th as Howard is breaking it open. Howard now has running room, and he's running with the football down the sideline, and there he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. What a great run by Howard.
Looked like they were going to get him for a loss and come up short and have to maybe go for it on 4th down, but Howard just a little juke here, a little juke there, and the next thing you know, it was off to the races.
Well, Howard is physical at times. He broke the tackle, and when he got it to the outside, he had one thing on his mind, and that was take it to the end zone, and he did, and the Spartans have the lead at 27-24. The extra point is still to come, so the extra point is in the air, and it is good, and now we have a new score. So the Spartans, with 11-12 to go in the football game, lead it. The Spartans 28, the Panthers 24 on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
So who's going to have the ball last? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, you're right.
As we go back and forth.
Yeah.
Still a lot of time, boy. Almost all of the fourth quarter left of the second half. The Spartans will kick it off.
Klinsky to kick it. And Salmen returns the favor with an onside kick of their own, and did they get it?
Well, there's a big pileup, and this is an important look as they are looking on the inside. Now, one of the North Shore players had the football when he came out. Salmen saying they have the ball. North Shore, of course, saying they have it. Have we seen a signal from the official?
No, we have not. That's what I was waiting for, but
well, now we're going to have a little conference out there, and then they'll give us a decision.
they're going to say North Shore football.
Yeah, it looked like North Shore got it. There was a pileup, so that's good field position for North Shore. And a chance to take on an onside kick because it gives the Panthers great field position. To be exact, at the 47-yard line, first down Panthers. First down for Gonzalez. First down for Williams. Williams is carrying the football down to the 49, almost the 50. He got about 2.5. Boy, they're really keying on Williams, though.
A lot of Spartans flying to the football, and just be aware that that ball can get pulled out of Williams' stomach real quick.
Second down, 7 to go. 2nd and 7, and Gonzalez he's going to throw the football this time. Now he wants to keep it, and Salmen grabs him, and they pull him down at the 50-yard line.
3rd and 7 for North Shore.
Third down and 7 to go. That big defensive line of Salmen doing a good job.
Come on, Howard. And there's some laundry.
So another flag. And the flag is on Salmen. So that will set up a 3rd down and 2 to go for North Shore. Third down, 2 to go. Tight formation for the Panthers. A gain of just 1 yard by Williams. And so that's going to make it 4th down and 1. Big play in the football game. Will the drive continue for the Panthers, or will the Spartans stop them? North Shore's attacking, and Salmen is defending, and Gonzalez is going to give it to Williams, and down he goes in the backfield.
They ran a blitz off the near side and got Williams around the feet. Jace Gaines came flying off the edge. And the Spartans will take it over with 8:43 to go. So the old run blitz.
What a big stop that was. And for 1 yard, a little slow developing on that right side.
Well, 4th and 1, and you're in the shotgun, which means you got to go 6 yards to pick up 1.
So now let's see if the Spartans decide to keep it on the ground. They do on 1st down.
And they do that at every level. Every level, that's the thing.
Get it down to about the half-yard line and then line up at the 6 with the quarterback.
Exactly. And it's done at every level, and that's just the way that offenses are organized and run these days. But, boy, I mean, instead of having to go 3 feet, you got to go 15.
So that'll set up now a 2nd down and 9 to go. The Spartans would love to get a few first downs here. That's incomplete. They were trying to get the ball that time to Harris. Corday Harris couldn't hold on to it, and that'll stop the clock and set up a 3rd down and 9 to go for the Spartans.
So another big play in this game for the North Shore defense. Can they force a punt and get the ball back with 8:05 to go in the 4th quarter, trailing by 4?
3rd down and 9 to set the situation again. And hand it off, a little counter coming back this way to the near side.
Harris again, a play they ran earlier in the game that really worked well for them. This time they're only able to get a few yards out of it, and Plinsky will come in to punt it away.
4th down and punting time.
Alex Mims will be at about the 20 for an offshore on the return.
So Plinsky gets ready to kick it. Mims is standing back inside his own 20. A lot of the punts have gone out of bounds tonight and not returned. This one is high in the air, and they cover it, the Spartans do, at the 15-yard line. And that is where the young men from North Shore will put it in play on the REV High School Game of the Week. It's Friday night in Louisiana as we say thank you to some very fine people from St. Tammany Parish.
Southside Cafe serving the Slidell area and families since 1991. Stop in and give them a shout. Tell them you saw them on the REV Game of the Week. Southside Cafe. Finnan's Family Pharmacy. At Finnan's, we treat you like family. Full service pharmacy, obviously free delivery to the Slidell and Pearl River communities. Roadrunner Towing, Miss Judy Smart, Mr. Paul Lowe. You don't think about needing a tow, but when you do, go with the best. And Custom Touch Homes, our presenting sponsor.
Gonzalez throws the ball too high on 1st down. So North Shore decides to put it in the air. They have a long field. They're out there at their own 15-yard line. Second down. And 10 to go for the Panthers. Hand it off. But boy, I mentioned earlier they are really keen on Mr. Williams, buddy. They're coming after him.
Yeah, they are. They've got a lot of bodies around him, and before long, Mr. Gonzalez is going to stick it in there and pull it back out and take it himself. Plays worked very well for him tonight. They haven't run it in a while.
Big third down play. As Gonzalez is waiting for the snap. 6 minutes, 33 seconds to play. Third down and 10 to go for Northshore.
And down he goes.
Well, they're just pouring in. The Spartans are pouring in on them.
Ellis Knight, that time for the Spartans. Well, now they'll bring up a fourth down with 6:09 to go.
The Spartans will get it back. And they're going to get good field position.
Kicking out of his own end zone, deep in his own end zone, will be Lashley.
So the ball is rolling out of bounds. And that time Harris just watched it. Corday Harris got away from it. Great field position for Salmen, and now they would just like 2 or 3 first downs here.
If anything comes of this drive, North Shore can give up a field goal, but certainly can't give up 6.
Five minutes and 30 seconds to go. Salmen has the football, and they want to run some clock here. Their lead is 28-24. Howard hands it, and a run out to the right side for Chansey.
Coming back after the play, going to be 15 yards, personal foul, Spartans.
Well, a nice gain on first down, too, and that's just what they wanted. About 6 yards, but they did not want the flag that's coming.
More extracurricular after the play.
So the penalty is against Salmen High School. So the ball is at the 50-yard line.
And going to be second down.
Second down because the flag was after the play. So that's second down and 17 yards to go for the Spartans. On their home field, Howard is keeping the ball and trying to hold on to it, just wants to protect it right now. He'll get it to the 47. He gets 3 or 4, but that'll keep the clock running. And the clock is ticking to 4:49 to go in the contest. So will the Spartans put it in the air, or will they keep it on the ground? We'll find out after Howard gets the snap. He wants to throw it, and he fires it way down the field, but overthrows his intended receiver, and so the Spartans will punt it, and North Shore will get the football back. Well, that penalty really hurt Salmen because they had a nice gain on first down. They wanted to get a first down and keep the clock running, but that didn't happen. They're going to have to punt it. North Shore is going to get the football, and they're going to get a chance for a drive with 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go. In our football game, that's been a good one. It's been back and forth. Salmen giving it back to North Shore. Now the ball's bouncing. A good Salmen bounce at the 5-yard line. And the Spartans kill it at the 5. And so North Shore has 95 yards to go. And a field goal will not do them any good. Let's break it with Rob Mushback, Dennis McCain. It's the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports Now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
We're back, and we're glad that you're back with us. Football, Louisiana style, on REV. The REV High School Game of the Week, each and every Friday night. So Gonzalez is now going to put the ball in the air, and that is too long, as he threw the ball way down the field, but overthrown and incomplete. Tried to get it to Mims. So do you just keep it in the air, Rob, here, or do or do you try to get something going?
No,
Still a lot of time.
Yeah, there is, but I'm a little surprised that they haven't let. They're going to give it to Williams on this one.
Williams hustles his way out to about the 9, maybe the 10. That's going to set up a third down play.
Yeah, just for my curiosity, I'd like to see him stick it in Williams' belly and pull it and head the other way.
Well, he's done that a couple of times.
And it's worked very well for him. They haven't done that play in quite a while.
Third down and 6 to go. Well, they don't want to give it back to Salmen, but this is a big play. Third down. Third down and 6 to go. 3rd and 6 to go for the Panthers, the young men who play football and go to school at North Shore High School in Slidell. Gonzalez throws incomplete. He had a man that was open out there, Burns, but couldn't pull it down. And it's 4th down, and really no choice but to punt it right here.
Well, punt it and use your timeouts and hope your defense can get a 3 and out.
Good job by Salmen as they defended, and they'll get the ball back with 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go. And Salmen would like to pick up 2 or 3 first downs and in the game. They'll let that one bounce, or they'll grab it in the air. I should say at about the 44-yard line. But great,
What you saw.
Well, I saw them let it go real fast, but the ball is fair caught, and so they have it, and they're looking now for about 2 or 3 first downs and wind it up. First down at the 44. Tight formation. Salmen looking to run the football, and they do for no gain. Gave it to Chansey. But Jimmy didn't have anywhere to go. Second down, 10 to go.
As we go under 3 minutes.
So you wait on that timeout to see what happens after this play.
I have that they only have 2 left, so I would think they would take it after this play.
Unless they get a first down. Chansey is being hit, and he is going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. The clock keeps ticking, and Salmen's going to let it go all the way down. They'll let that play clock run all the way down. They still have 19 seconds before they have to center it. The clock will go inside of 2 before they center the football. And a big play right here.
I look for Salmen to let this run down and call a timeout with about 2 seconds on the play
Yeah, that's what
clock.
they're going to do. They'll call timeout with 1:54 seconds to go on the REV High School Game of the Week. Friday night in Louisiana. Let's set the situation. 1:54 seconds remaining in the contest. Salmen High School leading 28-24. They have the football, Rob Mushmack, and but they have third down and 10. So what do you do here? Do you keep it on the ground and force Northshore to take a timeout, or do you put it and risk an incomplete pass?
I would run the football, but not knowing exactly, unless I missed one, I had them with a timeout, but Northshore did not take the timeout after the last carry and let precious seconds tick away. But if they used the third one and I missed it, then I would definitely run the football here.
Third down, 10 yards to go.
And there's a flag.
Well, that'll change the situation. Is that delay of game? So they get a delay of game penalty.
No, they had 12 men on the field.
Well, that will delay it.
That delayed it all right.
Third down and 15 to go. So that will make it a little arduous to get a first down on a run, but they will keep it on the ground and pick up about 3 or 4 yards. And now Northshore does call timeout.
So they did have one left. The scoreboard said they had 2. And earlier I said they had 2, but they actually only had 1, and then that's why they saved it to use it here.
Where they're going to have to,
which was a great job of coaching.
Yeah, and so Salmen's going to have to punt it, and Northshore is going to get one more chance to see if they can get something going. Let's take a short break on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports Now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a life.
Plinsky has retreated to punt it away.
You'll be punting it to Mims.
For the Spartans, and Mims is standing down at his own 16-yard line. He's hoping to get a chance to return this one.
Blocked. And North Shore going to get it at the 42-yard line.
So the ball was deflected, and the Panthers, that's what they wanted. They have great field position because Salmen was trying to back them up to about the 10, but now let's see what happens. We could be looking at a big finish coming here as North Shore has the football. So the Panthers bring their big offensive line on the field. The Salmen crowd on their feet. And they're trying to urge their Spartans to stop the Panthers. Gonzalez to throw. Gonzalez is rolling to his right. He's going to have to keep the football. He does a good job. Goes out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock.
Late flag. One in the backfield, one in the defensive secondary.
Well, we're going to check the official stats in a minute. Where would you put the flags at tonight?
24 plus.
So the officials will talk about it, but that was a nice first down play as Gonzalez kept the ball and he got a first down. But the flag is going against the Panthers.
Offsetting, it's going to be holding on Salmen and holding on North Shore.
So the offset brings it back, but it nullifies the good run. And we'll play it first down. First down and 10 to go, but the clock has moved down to 1 minute and 31 seconds to go. First and 10 for the Panthers. Wide receivers to the left and right for Gonzalez. Gonzalez throws the football, and it is caught. A big catch down the field. They got it to Burns.
Nice pitch and catch that time, and Burns came down with it. First and 10. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go.
The ball's at the 25.
That time Gonzalez had time to set his feet.
Drama at Salmen High School. North Shore trying to get to the end zone. They get 3 on the play.
That'll take us under a minute. North Shore out of timeout.
Well, they get it. They got to hurry up here. They look at the clock going. It's still going.
Down to under 50 seconds before they snap this one.
So will North Shore put it in the air, or will they run it? They'll throw it.
Mims!
And they hit it inside the 10 to the 9, and that's going to stop the clock momentarily. And that'll give them a first and goal to go.
39 seconds to go. Field goal does them no good. They've got to get in the black turf.
The clock is running. The clock is running, and North Shore is looking for a play.
Timeout, Salmen.
And the Spartans call timeout. We're coming back for the finish on the REV High School Game of the Week.
That play that they completed the pass on is the first time.
Well, we're back, and Rob, what a great football game we have going at the 9-yard line.
So here we go. Will Salmen send the heat?
And will North Shore put the ball in the air? They don't want to get caught on the ground with it because that clock will run. They're going to throw it.
Incomplete.
No good on first down, though, but
tried to get it to Caps.
It's second down, so you could do that. You could do that again, and they probably will. Second down at the 9-yard line. It's a 4-point game, so North Shore will have to get it in the end zone to try to win it. Gonzalez is taking the direct snap. Gonzalez is running. He'll have to go all the way with it. He's going to score. Gonzalez, touchdown, North Shore High School. The Panthers take the lead, and he had to get there because if they had got him in bounds, the game would have ended.
17.3 to go. 30-28 North Shore. As Gonzalez sprinted to the near side and scored the touchdown.
So Lashney will try for the PAT. He'll try to put one more on the board for the young men from North Shore. His kick is in the air, and it is good.
And a flag on the play. Hold the bananas. Roughing the kicker on Salmen, which will be marked off on the kickoff. $31-28 North Shore.
So that is a 3-point lead. But the roughing of the kicker was huge because now they're going to kick that ball out of the back of the end zone. They're going to start at the 20.
Eliminates the return.
"17 seconds to go, 17.3. And I tell you what, Gonzalez, as I mentioned, Rob, if he does not make it to the end zone, that would have ended the game. But he had
but he ran it. Now, it wasn't the play I was talking about earlier where he faced it to Williams. He just ran it that time, but he hasn't run the football until this drive twice, the one that got called back on the penalty and the touchdown run.
He saw an opening on that left side, and he knew he trusted his ability to get it to the end zone, and he got it in. And now North Shore is 17.3 seconds away from winning. And the penalty on the roughing, well, they're going to kick off, it looks like.
Well, you gotta walk something off.
Yeah, they're standing at. So they're gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to march a little bit here before they kick it. Well, the official says put it down at
the 45 and a half.
So they'll kick it from the 45.
Maybe they called running into the kicker instead of roughing the kicker.
That's what they called. Does look like they have it just a little over that 45.
They just at the 45 and a half.
All right, here comes the kickoff. And will Salmen have a chance to return it? Of course, if they do, that will run some additional clock.
They can return it.
And they will. out to the 38-yard line.
Now, Dennis, 12.7 seconds to go. If they can get a completed pass to give Plinsky a chance to tie it, you got to play maybe 2 before you'd have to kick it.
So Harris brings the ball back to the 38-yard line. Now they put it it looks like they're going to put it down near the 40. I thought it was about the 38. Let's see what the official does. Yeah, you need to put it back right there at the 39. That's where it happened. At the 39-yard line. So they'll need to get a first down here to stop the clock. The clock does stop on a first down. And the Panthers call timeout. And
so they did have 2 timeouts.
My goodness, they call it right here.
Wow. So I was wrong, the scoreboard was wrong, and then I was wrong again. I went from 2 to 1,
so you had
back to 2.
Yeah, you had it right the first time.
Maybe they had 3.
Well, they got another one right there.
Well, I know you only get 3.
Right, but they did let it run one time when it appeared maybe that they only had 1 left. But
well, the scoreboard had 2. I had them with 1. They obviously had 2. So the scoreboard was right, I was wrong.
So Salmen, you would think, would be forced to throw the football right here, and they would like to get it down the field at least 10 yards. That would stop the clock, but then it would start back again. So you want to try to get it down there and out of bounds if you can.
Yeah, you want to throw a deep one over the middle.
Spike it. Well, we'll see what happens here. We won't look and speculate on what's going to happen. Howard is throwing it and completing it, and that's a good play to get out of bounds. It stops the clock, but the clock has ticked down to 8 seconds, and 5 seconds to go in the football game.
Right at midfield.
Well, if you could do that a couple more times, maybe you would have a chance. They're going to mark the football at the 46. Wide receivers left. Howard is wanting to throw the football, and he comes back with the exact same play and the same result. A nice gain down to the 41, but there's 1 play left in the football game, that is barring a penalty, and you're too far for a field goal.
Timeout, Salmen. So they're gonna throw it in the end zone.
All right, we're gonna come back and see what happens on the REV High School Game of the Week. 1 play to go unless we have a defensive penalty. We're coming right back.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
3-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a life.
Boy, we've had a good football game.
Want to thank that guy right there, Eric Shooter. Boy, well, I tell you what, he took care of us. Met with him earlier in the week. Today, want to thank him for allowing us to bring this thriller to
Thank you, everybody at Salmen. Here's the last play of the game. As I mentioned, barring a defensive interference or a penalty of some kind, this is the last play of the game. And Howard is going down in Northshore.
Flag. There's a flag on the play.
They think they've won the game, but there's a flag on the field.
There's a flag on the play. And that's going to be on Northshore, and they're going to get another play.
Would you expect anything else? A flag on the field, and that's putting them.
Dennis, I have a feeling that's a personal foul. And there he goes. 15 yards. Face mask on the last play of the game.
I said barring a penalty.
Defensive penalty.
And let me tell you what, you're real near a field goal right here.
And here he comes, Plinsky, Hollywood. What a Hollywood ending for Mr. Hollywood Plinsky.
Plinsky is going to try to tie the football game up.
From 42 yards away.
Well, I said that, barring a penalty, not thinking that it would happen, but it did, and it was a big one. And Plinsky is going to try the game up, trying to tie it up and send us to overtime. Here is the kick.
Short.
No good. Northshore wins the football game. The Panthers win it 31-28.
Dennis, he missed it by a yard. Wow, what an ending. Thank you, Northshore, and thank you, Salmen.
So the Panthers celebrate. Coach Sanders a happy man right now. What two great schools in the city of Slidell. They have another one, Slidell High School in 5A, but these two schools, I got a feeling they got quite a rivalry, and we had us a good football game tonight. Northshore wins it 31-28. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back and wrap things up from Slidell, Louisiana.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Wow, what a football game. You couldn't ask for a better one. We had drama, and what a night we had here at Salmen.
Not classic. I mean, one of the better games I've ever done, and we've done some big ones over the last 25 years, but to come up just that short, I mean, the field goal needed to be 42. He kicked it about 40, right down the middle. So, you know, he had to think when it left his foot, it had a shot. But North Shore, what a comeback late. They were trailing, came back and won it 31-28, and a dejected homecoming crowd for Salmen, but an elated crowd on the other side of the interstate.
Well, I like these two schools, two fine high schools. You couldn't get any better in the state of Louisiana. And on behalf of REV, what a great job they did welcoming us to Slidell.
Well, they did. And, of course, we want to thank we'd be remiss if we didn't thank Tressie Leindecker and Megan and Justin and all the
Jeremy.
And
We could go on and on.
Yeah, we could. There's a long list. I want to thank Priya again, our producer and director here in the booth and for our broadcast. And next week, I know you'll be off on an assignment up in the north of Atlanta, and I'll be down in Plaquemine for another huge rivalry, Ascension Catholic and St. John. That's been going on a long time.
Well, we look forward to that one, and what a night we had. We want to thank all of you for watching our high school game of the week tonight, the REV High School Game of the Week. It was a good one. And for Priya, for everybody at REV, for my broadcast partner, Rob Mushmack, all our cameramen, the whole crew, I'm Dennis McCain. And once again, our final score, the North Shore Panthers win it 31-28 over Salmen from Slidell, Louisiana. Good night, everybody.